Live from right field on the south side of Chicago, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And our pitcher in this game, Davis Martin. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
That's down and in. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
Gun him.
Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side, towing the slab in today's game, Reese Olson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
So here's Robert now. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That one is absolutely belted. Gives up the body and makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Headed towards the corner. Green snags it on the run. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
1-0.
God damn it.
Ball pretty well struck right field.
Foul.
He doinks it off the foul pole.
Damn.
That's one way to quiet the crowd.
Damn.
Home run number 10 on the year. And they jump ahead in the
Pacers
second.
fire.
It's 1-0.
What's up, Daniel?
Take the lead. Just hit one out
I
of the park.
see. I saw it. The Knicks suck, dude. Dylan Bronson out
And
there
up
playing
next for
by
Detroit,
himself, man.
Spencer Torkelson. And
He
that's
just
through
a
there for a
scoring
strike.
clip. He don't make other people better. He's a good player, Dylan Bronson, but he don't make other people
Recently
better.
named pitcher of the month for
Just
some
a scoring clip.
outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Martinez running hard to get it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
No question that he earned that pitcher
that
of the
was
month
nasty.
award, Berg. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
Matt Vierling digs in now. And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1. Green over at first with one away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jake Rogers stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And it's filled up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Montgomery makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's an early. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Olsen back to work. Line drive. Green hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Tim Elko, the next to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Slice the other way and foul. Olsen, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Oh!
In the air, pretty deep out
He
to
might have
center
caught
field.
one. Damn.
Vierling
No.
calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Came off the bat real good.
Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit.
Miguel Vargas.
That one missing inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there.
Oh!
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I need him to start hitting.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Fought off foul.
Dang.
Two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Here's Josh Rojas. He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
Oh, bases
Dives,
loaded.
but it's
Wow.
off his glove.
Wow.
No throw, and the bases
Wow,
are
it might be
now loaded. 2 outs, bases full. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Damn.
Swing and a
Right
foul out of play.
He's been on fire too.
Out to
Damn,
short.
grounded out. Fuck.
Whips it across. Out to escape a base.
He done cooled off. Yeah. Damn.
And there's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Outside with a breaking ball. That misses, and that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tosses to first. Baez gone on the play. Hit in the air, left field. Vargas.
Trying to make you
And
the
puts the
everyday left
squeeze on
fielder.
that one.
Vargas.
And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And there's a ball.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the
Gun
attack.
him, gun him, gun him.
Slings it across.
Let's get
That's
some
out
run.
number
Let's get
3.
some run.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
Get some run. The heart of my lineup is up.
Let's take a look at the pitcher of the month. He's been outstanding of late.
Designated hitter, Luis Robert Jr.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And here it comes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Cut and missed, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Benintendi up here. 0 for 1 so far.
Andy, whatever you want to call him.
And
Oh, we
it's
take
through
that.
for a hit.
I can't get 2 out of that. No, it's too slow. I might have the slowest team in MLB.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
J.D. Martinez stands in. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
That was stupid.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Oh, that might be gone, baby. That's gone. That's gone. Oh, no, it ain't. That's terrible.
Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1.
That weight back.
Drilled in the air out towards
I
right
get 2
center.
out of that.
On the move, heading back. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfilders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Elko swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. That one down the line, and it stays
Keep going, burn, baby, burn.
it cleanly.
There you go.
The run comes in from second. It's 3-1.
There you go. Let's put it away.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him. Back at right field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Gleyber Torres. Next pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Here's Riley Green. In for a strike. Good slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball to play.
Are you fucking serious?
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Damn.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ground ball right side, could be two. Slings to second, and that's two.
Well, the second base.
And we're back at the plate. Colson Montgomery. That one fouled off.
Yeah, opposite. Yeah, opposite field, right.
And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
I was fun on the same.
0-2.
I was fun on the same
Liner snagged it first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
So right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So you gotta be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
One more hit, they're going to pull them. They're going to pull them out and get one more hit. They're going to pull those.
So two down. Luis Robert now 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
Got that.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Baldwin at second with 2 down. And he grounds one back up the middle.
Oh, go burn, baby, burn.
Its way through to the outfield. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Andy.
Man at first, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Let's get one Andy. Someone waiting. Damn,
and first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Way inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2 outs.
Oh, stay there! Oh, that would have been a burner.
That would have been a burner. Pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Robert on the go.
Yeah. Ron jumps the sun.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout.
Got distracted.
Martin back to work. That's off the mark. 1-0. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And a curve misses outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball back over. Bring it back over. Oh, okay. You in trouble now, partner. Ain't getting no fastball. Yeah, your ass in trouble now.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Rogers, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So here's Baez now. Just missed. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Next pitch misses way outside. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
I took a gamble.
This one in the air right field. And just foul. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And ball.
Damn, I walked him. I let him off the hook.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
McKinstry at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Damn.
This one looks like trouble. Headed for the plate, and it gets by him.
2 out of that.
One
Damn.
across. He'll still come home with it.
They got 2 out of that.
It's offline.
Damn.
The run comes in. It's 4-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That was the thing.
Runner takes off for 3rd. Pitches low.
Damn, I thought did I do that or the fucking computer did that? That's wild. Oh shit.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one is upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take. Knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Right through there for a strike. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Out to short, Baldwin.
Should I go home or should I go to first?
Over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Here we go, tie game. That's situational hitting right there. Good job putting the ball in play.
A nice lead with my ace on the mound.
And a strike to Gleyber.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 outs, base is empty.
I trust him fastball again. Throwing too many fucking things.
That one in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, J.D. Martinez.
Got the weak zone.
Line drive.
Shit, I thought that was over his head.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Damn.
Keith
Drop my hands.
tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. And here's the first baseman, Tim Elko. Headed towards the corner.
Fall.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2.
Maybe 3.
In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground.
Damn.
Baez. Inning over.
I had a full run lead.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Tied at 4. Just missed. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Green in the box again. Takes the strike. 1 out, base is empty. In there at the knees. With 2 down.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go away. He can add velocity. He can subtract.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Spencer Torkelson. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, right side. Rojas throws on to first, and they get Torkelson.
Yeah, get the runs back.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brant Herter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
And he chases that one. And 1 out now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Straighten him out, Josh. Straighten him the fuck out.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Damn.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin.
Oh, there you go, Brooks. That's what we're talking about.
Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Burn, baby, burn.
His way through base hit. Baldwin rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4. Andrew Benintendi steps up, 1 for 3.
Damn.
Right side.
Damn.
Throw on to Torkelson. Third out. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That one hit to right. Martinez has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Right there.
And a quick out, number one.
I need his bet.
Rogers now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
There you go.
That was it. And there are 2 down. Now it's Javier Baez. Out to short.
Gun him.
And that is that.
Let's get some more.
Tigers are shut down there. They trail it 5-4.
JD. They're 6th and 7th inning. You get down.
Brisky into the game.
Come on, JD.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Damn, did he miss it?
High fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He just missed it.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a foul ball. Next offering is foul back.
Let's give him some ground.
Swing at a high fly ball right field. Keith. And there's 2 away. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Number 84.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And he swings through that one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach McKinstry. And the slider just misses. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the fastball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Martinez gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Pete. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Oh, he's all over.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Oh, he calls him.
So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
That's to third.
Oh, gun him.
Slings to first. Out number 3.
That's how I want somebody up.
On the mound now, Tommy Canley.
They know that he can get.
Damn, my pitch is inside.
A right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, about 3 more runs. Like pull away.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. One down, base is empty. Hard hit to third. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Josh Rojas will hit next.
Josh Rojas.
That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. And now they have runners at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next to hit, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He's gonna get desperate.
Swings through that.
High sinker.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's a little late.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and chases a low one there. Rogers down to first. That completes the strikeout. And
God damn.
Leading off for the Tigers, right fielder, Terry Carpenter.
Did I take him out? He might get 100 pitches. Well, yeah, 110. Hell no, I'm taking him out. Damn. You might not get that victory, dog. Yeah, 110. I thought he was barely.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 61.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So it's up.
Just missed.
Oh,
this one chopped up the middle.
Come on, what you doing?
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Roll to short, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. So, last chance for the Tigers. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Number 1 pitch, Spencer Torkelson.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1 strike away. Outside. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Get him! Yes! Yes! Oh,
his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant brings its first dollar bill somewhere on the wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
He gave up 4, but he got his 8th. The league wins now. Tigers 32 hits. 32 at bats, 7 hits. 4 runs, 1 walk, 7 Ks, 1 innings, carries off. They used 4 pitches. 33. That's the White Sox. 38 at bats, 15 hits, 5 RBIs, no walks, 6 Ks, no home runs, 1 stolen base by Brooks. Well, they used 2 pitches. We got 1 more game because the rubber man. Then the series is over with. I was up 4 games before the series started. I was up 4.5 games. Let me check and see where I'm at now. Okay. Okay, I'm up 5.5 now. I gotta pull away from them. I'm up 5.5. The Mariners got the Mariners by 3 games for the whole American League. Tigers at the wild card. National League, Phillies got that division by half game. What the fuck the Braves at? Oh, the Braves is second place. Okay. In the Central, the Cardinals up by 1 game. They hanging in there. So that's damn near realistic. The Cubs got them like by 2 games or some shit. Okay, that's the West. The Dodgers got about, that's the biggest lead. Dodgers got them by 8. That's a 2-team race right there. That's 2-team race. Okay, let's go to league leaders. The attendees still number 1. Let's see when the National League. Orlando Tatis in the National League. National League batting average. Until he got hits, 84 hits. He got Lindor got 80. That's in the National League. Batting average going back to the American League. Hits, he got 84. At bats, the computer gonna always have more at bats than me. That's crazy. They never get tapped. Look at this. He got 264. Top guy, 271. It's crazy. Doubles. Okay, triples. We got 24. Henio got 17. Tatis got 17. Actually, RBIs 80. Intensity 50, 60. 60, 53. 44. Tony 43. Runs 48. Stolen bases. Base on balls. On base percentage, slugging. I'm telling you, it's balling. He only had 86 at bats. His shit should be crawling up a little bit higher than that. That's when he dropped. Like I got 8 wins. He got 9 losses. Saves. ERA. Okay. Damn. Cannon is 8. No, he ate 8. That's good though. There's a lot of good pitching going on in the season for some reason. Strikeouts. 105. Got 2 guys with 100 strikeouts. That's crazy. We ain't even All-Star break yet. I'm gonna have 3. Yeah, someone with 100 strikeouts. That's wild as fuck. I mean, fellas, I'm gonna change the heading for the last game. I'll be right back. Take a second.